welcome back to the channel. This is the Vikings Garage. Today we got a very short video, but it's a good one nonetheless. There was no way I was not going to share this with you guys. I know some of you out there love the high mileage stuff. Well, stay tuned. This is a video for you. Alright guys, I'm going to give you a quick walk around this vehicle. Trust me when I say you want to stay tuned for this. This is definitely a first here on the channel. I don't know if the little nicks and dings on the front bumper and hood is a telltale sign of what you're about to witness. This is by far highest mileage Land Cruiser that we have ever serviced here on the dealership. Anybody want to take a guess? I'll give you a small hint. It's way more than 400,000. All right, so let's take a look underneath this car and see what is all this mileage equal to. Frame wise, you guys see it. Still pretty solid. Very interesting the way this cat looks. But, yep, no holes. Still pretty much in one piece. Yeah, you have it. So, what engine is in this truck, Justin? I was gonna call you Junior. There it is. That's the money shot. That's what you need on your car. So, without any further ado, here it is. Yep, you see that right. 500,744 miles. Not a misprint, guys. This is accurate mileage. I have all the service on this car since 200,000 miles. And believe me, it's very extensive. So there you have it, guys. A couple of nicks here and there, you know, but this thing is still rolling. Let's see the wear on the driver's seat, which I'm sure you guys might be wondering. I drove this car just a little bit, but I mean, it's not terrible, you know. This is kind of expected. This is where you enter and exit the car. So this type of wear is expected. Seat is still fairly comfortable. And I gotta say, I am really digging the wood trim on all over the car. The wear on that wood trim is actually, you know, it's not terrible. Actually, it looks pretty decent. It almost looks like antique furniture, you know. Another thing I did notice, of course, the shift knob is a little worn. Yeah, this display for the navigation and everything else, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it has a brownish tint to it. That's kind of like the only telltale sign that this car's got that many miles. Otherwise, boy, I'm telling you, don't really know how much they go for, but they're worth every penny. Amazing. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. What I got here is full history on it. Luckily for you guys, I narrowed this down. So who's ready for some maintenance items? 500,000 miles? Let's see what that equals to. Ready? So 8 engine air filters, 12 cabin air filters, 34 oil changes, 30 tires. Brakes were done 10 times in the front, 7 times in the rear. He's aligned this car 10 times. He's gone through 3 batteries, 1 alternator, 1 radiator, 1 tensioner, front and rear shocks once at 193. The water pump was done, as far as the records show, once at 115. 1 belt, 2 sets of plugs, and that's it. And now, unfortunately, I have to mention the fact that the engine was replaced at 414. But listen, guys, you gotta give this guy a lot of credit because the rest of the car has 500,000 miles. You can't take that away from him. I mean, when was the last time you got in the car and it says 500,000 miles in the dash? No lights. It has no lights. The reason why the engine was replaced was, one, I did some digging. I am not the one who replaced the engine, but for what I understand, the valve train was starting to make noise. I did see the car a couple of times, and it did have that noise in the valve train, which the customer didn't want to fix, and I don't blame him. The car at that point had like 400,000 miles, and you know, you got, no, actually 300 and change, but anyways, the final straw is the fact that the check engine light came on, and we believe the heads were warped. Coolant was getting to the combustion chamber, causing a misfire. Therefore, he went ahead and replaced the engine. But I gotta say, one, obviously, I want to thank Mr. Thomas for letting us share this story with you guys. He's the owner of this beautiful Land Cruiser. From talking to him, he kind of regrets going that route. If he would have been able to do it all over again, he would have rebuilt that engine. But in all honesty, man, you get all the credit as far as I'm concerned, because this is the highest mileage car I've ever seen in our shop, period. You got a high mileage car? I want to hear about it. Drop me a comment below. And as always, guys, don't forget, please subscribe. Let's keep this channel going, and I will see you guys on the next one. Jeez, I've been waiting for like an hour for this guy to stop doing his lawn, but we can't wait any longer now, can we?